guess what? All my shit's gone. Where'd you fucking put it?
Yeah.
I was like, try
This all
it.
started on a
Try
Wednesday.
take my shit.
David wakes up around 3 and plods into the garden, where I'm playing with my table saw. I then proceed to lecture him on how easy it would be to build a boat, and waggle wooden sticks in his face. He then plods back inside and makes himself a cup of tea, and I proceed to build a boat. So there's really very little to making a cloth-on-frame boat. It sort of makes itself. You laminate thin wood strips together to make your prow, spine, center staple, and stern. Then you bend wood strips around these forms to like a giant wicker basket held in place with zip ties. Later you glue and tie it all together and slather it down with yacht varnish to bind your knots. For the covering, you stretch a big sheet of heavy art canvas over it, staple it in place, and again douse the whole thing down in yacht varnish to form a waterproof and weatherproof covering. And yay, you have a boat! The whole thing, once it was done, it weighed about 12 kilograms, with an extra 8 kilograms for the deck and the boat. If you had the wood, you could make an integrated deck, but it's convenient just having some scrap wood you can lift out and make it a bit lighter for moving around the garden. Also, I made this silly trailer thing. At its core, it's just an old crutch leg as an axle, and then some 3D printed adapters for M10 studding that goes through the center to hold on sack barrow wheels. It's not a perfect boat, or very pretty up close, but as you can tell from my face, very, very fun. And I think the smaller the boat, the more fun the boat. That definitely applies here, and it should be pretty useful for some projects I've got coming up for it. Otherwise, stay alive, and try not to get washed out to sea.